Wow. Thank you so much. This is too much, for real. It's great to be here tonight. It's great to be doing this in Marietta. I'm from Marietta. I love living in Marietta. I love being from Atlanta, right? And I love Atlanta, but here's the thing. Atlanta people, I think it's time we admit that we have a serious crackhead problem. A crackhead burnt down one of our interstates. It's time that we admit that we have a crackhead problem. After that happened, a bunch of people posted online. I saw a lot of posts and articles of people who thought it was a conspiracy. And the headline would read something like, "Do you really believe that a crackhead burnt down Interstate 85? And I was like, yeah. Every time I talk to a crackhead in Atlanta, he tells me he's about to go burn something down. Then he asks me for $1. And then he does the fake AK-47 thing toward the gas station. That's it. That's every time. This time, one of them just went and burned something down. So, yeah, I believe it. I stopped to get gas in Atlanta one time, and this guy approached me at the pump, and he walked up to me, and he held out his hand. In his hand was a mysterious white powder, and he goes, "Hey, you want some, man?" I was thinking, dude, if I did want to buy drugs at the gas station, like the pile was just sitting in his bare hand. What were we going to do? What were we going to do? He was going to transfer that pile from his bare hand into my bare hand, and then I was going to have to drive home with a big pile of what I assume was crack in my hand. I feel like I'd be breaking some hands-free laws at that point. I do comedy. I also play in a band called Like Mike. Thank you so much. So I guess you could say I'm an entertainer. Now, I've worked in other industries, but I think entertainment's the only industry I've worked in where people feel comfortable asking how much money I make and then laughing in my face when I tell them and then telling me about all the people they know that work in the same industry who make more money than me. It's a rough life. But I was out on tour with the band, and we had to stop for gas. And we were out in the country, so we didn't really want to stop, but we absolutely had to. And we pull up to the gas station, I get out. And you know you're in a bad area when you look around at the gas station and all the benches are chained to the ground. Who's out there stealing benches? What are you doing with them? You just got a bunch of seating room at your place? Hey, come on over, man. Bring a friend. Bring 2 friends, man. There's going to be plenty of spaces to sit at my house. You know they had to lose enough benches at the gas station for them to finally be like, "Damn it, Leroy, we're going to have to start chaining these things down. If we lose another bench, we're going out of business." Yeah, driving around is crazy. Driving's dangerous, man, in general. You think about it, you just kind of strap yourself onto a missile that barrels down a big strip of solid rock at like 45 miles an hour, and some of y'all are going way faster than that. And a bunch of you are doing it drunk. They got a seatbelt law. Why they got a seatbelt law? You don't need is there a law that you have to put on your harness on a roller coaster? I don't know. You probably don't know either, because if that thing doesn't work, you'd be like, Sir, my harness isn't working. Sir, don't start the ride yet, sir. It's the same thing. People drinking and driving. You wouldn't want the roller coaster conductor drunk as a skunk over there. Yeah, I could do it, man. It's fine. But I don't think people are ever going to stop drinking and driving because, let's face it, it's just more fun. Regular driving sucks. There's rules and stuff. Drinking and driving is like a dream. You only remember small bits and pieces the next day. But you always wake up in your bed. So I got a solution. I think we should build new roads next to or on top of our old roads, and those would be the drunk driving roads. So when you leave the bar and they breathalyze you, they don't haul you out to jail, they just redirect you onto the drunk driving roads. And there'll be bumpers on the side so you don't fall off. Like a cutout of an alien with a laser gun will pop up at some point. You gotta smash through him. Grandma and some Boy Scouts be walking across the street. You gotta swerve to avoid them. You get points at the end. Because that way you can still drink and drive, be reckless, put people's lives in danger. But when you inevitably kill somebody, you would just be killing some other drunk asshole. So, if that's a sacrifice we gotta make. There's a place in Marietta, and there's places like this all over, but this one specifically is called Andretti Speed Labs. And the concept of this place, you go inside and there's a full bar, beer, wine, liquor, and then super fast go-karts. This place is crazy. You get all loaded up with shots and then drive. And at Andretti, that's the point. People wild out, people get in fights. I think they should revise their business model because if Andretti sold weed instead of alcohol, everybody be driving those go-karts at like 5 miles an hour. If Andretti sold weed instead of alcohol, there would be no fights on the go-kart track. They'd be cruising. High school kid behind the counter, he'd be like, hey, you guys know it's kind of a race, right? Shut up, man. Turn on the Bruno Mars. We're having a good time. Food sales would go through the roof. They already got video games. It's a no-brainer. Helping them out, man. I think another flawed system is the nursing home system in this country. Yeah, it's sad, man, because as soon as you put grandpa in the home, he starts talking about how much he wants to die. It's sad. So I got a solution for that, too. We'll take the 2 oldest ones and we'll put them in the arena. And we'll give them like a gladiator sword, like a shield, and they'll fight to the death. Because those of you who have been there, you know, as soon as you put grandpa in the home, he starts talking mad hate about all the other old folks in the home. He'd be like, well, Gladys was cheating at bridge last night. Gladys always cheats at bridge. He'd be like, well, Grandpa, you got the arena coming up next week. Say we cut Gladys's head off. And those places are expensive, too. People go into debt, so we'll sell pay-per-view rights. It'll be cool. And my mom's here tonight. My mom's great. My mom's really funny. In a good way. But she called me up one time, though, and she was real excited. She was like, Billy, guess what? I just got a brand new 60-inch color TV. And I was like, Mom, all TVs are color now. You don't really have to specify anymore. I imagine my roommate's gonna come home one day. He's gonna be like, dude, check it out. It's 100 inches. It's 4K resolution. It's 3D, man. It's got that curve thing going on. Put these glasses on, dog. It's 3D. I'd be like, dude, is it color? He'd be like, oh, wait. He'd start flipping through the manual. Oh, it was a good deal. Oh, no. We could watch I Love Lucy and the Andy Griffith Show. Full HD, full clarity. How come whenever you see people from Georgia on TV, like a character in a show, they always have a thick Southern accent? You'd be like a cop drama or something, and they'll be like, we got to go to Atlanta to talk to this really good investigator, and he's going to help us solve this case. And they'll get to Atlanta, and the guy will show up, and he'll be like, well, I think maybe he done hit him over the head with a rock. Oh, we don't talk like that in Atlanta. Is that what Hollywood thinks it's like down here? We all got to dip in. Is that what they want from me? I got to do the Buck Wild comedy show? That's what's going to sell? I don't know, man. It's messed up. We got books here. We know how to read them, too. Some of us. Remember when you were a real little kid and sometimes your mom would ask what you wanted for dinner? Like it wasn't chicken nuggets? What do you want for dinner, kids? I don't know. I'll have the duckling a l'orange. Stuffed quail. What fish are in season? Chicken nuggets. If it's got a toy, I don't care. I went to the doctor one time. I was a real little kid. Doctor said, you want to get a shot? I said, no. He said, well, do you want to get chicken pox? I was like, sounds like chicken nuggets. Yeah. Turns out it's not like chicken nuggets. Kids today are different, though, man. I don't understand. Kids today like to go on YouTube, and are we allowed to say YouTube? I don't care. They'll go on the internet and watch a video of somebody else playing video games. And that's strange to me because when I was a kid, if I had to watch someone else play video games, I would cry. And I would tell my mom. I'd be like, Mom, he won't let me play. She'd be like, find a game that's 2 players. Wouldn't let my brother play anything. No Mario. No Donkey Kong. We're playing Mortal Kombat. Doing stand-up and music, oftentimes I have to do shows at bars, but I don't really like doing shows at bars because I feel like I can't trust anybody who has 10 TVs but no Nintendo. We're not going to be friends, man. They always got the same game playing on 3 different TVs. I'm like, man, we can't trade one of these for Super Smash Brothers? I got the console in my car, dude. I'm going to drink some of this delicious Kroger water. Can we say Kroger? Kroger. Do you guys remember when there was the steroids in baseball incident? It was a long time ago, but they found out a bunch of those guys were juicing. I was a real little kid when that happened, kind of, and I remember thinking back then, like, man, you guys like regular baseball? Baseball's so boring, man. Now I have the choice. Why would I want to watch some regular Joe hit a ball with a stick if now I can watch some juiced up freak smash one into space? Bunch of average Joes out there getting sweaty. I'm not watching it. You put the Monstars from Space Jam in there. Now we're talking. I think steroids should be mandatory in baseball. That's what it takes to be a pro these days. I don't know much about sports, but you think the inventor of American football was just lying to all his friends to look cool? Like they came up to him and they were like, "Hey dude, have you heard of this game? It's called football. Everyone in the world has it. It's called football, dude. Have you heard of this?" And he was like, "Yeah, football, yeah, I've heard of football. Man, you guys haven't heard of football? That's so crazy." Like, "Great, man. Can you teach us how to play?" "Oh, I had some stuff to do today." "No, come on, man. It'll just take a second." "Okay, football. All right. Well, first we're going to take the ball, and then you take your foot. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kick the ball with your foot." "Great, man. What do we do after that?" After that, after that, we're all gonna slam into each other at full speed and try to give each other brain damage." And they were like, "Are you sure that's how we play, dude?" "Hey, you guys came to me. You said you didn't know how to play. I said I had stuff to do. You said, 'Come on, man, it'll just take a second.' That's how you play. You kick the ball one time and then you slam into each other at full speed and give each other a concussion. Have fun, jerks." I don't know anything about sports, but I like to think that's how it went down. I went to hang out with my friend recently. I went to his place, and it was a nice place. I got there. It was cool. His dog started scratching at the door. And so he lets the dog in, and immediately this dog just jumps on me, and he's messing with me. He's like, starts playfully nibbling at me. And I start dropping hints. I'm like, "Hey, man, get this dog off of me." But I didn't say that. I was like, "Hey, your dog has lots of energy, man." I love dogs. I'm a dog person, but this dog was not well behaved. And so finally, I'm dropping hint after hint, and he goes, "Man, if my dog's messing with you too much, just punch him in the face and he'll stop." Like, dude, I'm not going to punch your dog. Do all your guests have to fight your dog when they come over? Because this dog was like a big pit bull. It was a big dog. Like, I don't know if I could have taken the dog. I feel like I'm going to punch the dog, and the dog's going to take a step back and be like, "Oh, this guy's all glamour muscles. I got this. This guy's chest and arms. I'm all legs, baby. Let's do this." Now, I'm not going to fight your dog. I like to go to the gym, work out a lot, like to stay in shape. At the gym, there's this machine, and you mostly see women using this machine, but it's designed for you to open and close your legs with weight resistance. And so me and my friends, we're like, "Well, we're big, strong guys. Let's get on the vagina machine, and we'll do the whole stack of weight." And that's funny because we're big, strong guys, and you don't see chicks on this thing. So I get down. I load the whole stack of weight on. I'm doing it. It looks like this. You mostly see women using it. I guess women need to practice opening and closing their legs. They never do that around me, so I wouldn't know. But I got the whole stack of weight on, and I'm doing it, and I can do it, but it's a little tight. And I go home, I put on my Power Rangers pajamas, and I woke up the next morning, and I had torn my asshole. I tore a muscle inside my butthole. Women in the room, I can't talk to y'all. Y'all have childbirth. Respect. Respect. But guys, you don't know pain until you've torn your asshole. Because you cannot tell any of your friends why you're in pain. You be going to hang out with the guys. You be like, hey guys, how's it going? Good to see ya. What's new? They be like, what's wrong with you, man? Oh, well, you know me. I just tore my butthole wide open. And how did you tear your butthole open? Well, I was at the gym. Oh, yeah. You have been going to the gym a lot lately. You and Kenny, right? You and Kenny been working out together like every day for a while, huh? Yeah. You tore your butthole wide open at the gym with Kenny on the machine, you said? Yeah. Okay, man. Well, feel better. Hey, I love you, man. Proud of you. It's not good. How come when you're in high school and college, they make you take a class in physics, but they never make you take a class where you have to tie a mattress to the roof of your car? I feel like you want to learn some physics. Try strapping a mattress to the roof of a Honda Civic. You're going to learn about inertia. Trust me. You got to wrap those corners, man. Need a north to south strap. I was up late watching TV. A commercial came on. It was for like a recovery addiction center. And at the end of the commercial, it said, call now for your free consultation. Like, what are they going to tell you in that consultation? Like, you're an addict and you need help? You think anyone's ever called them up and they were just like, oh, no, man, you're good. You said what, coke and heroin on the weekends? You sound cool as hell, man. I got caller ID here. We should hang out sometime, dude. Thanks for sticking in there with me tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. This theater is beautiful. You're all beautiful. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you. Good night.